This is my ultimate ranking of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In at number 22, Catherine Edwards. I forgot who this was. I think the only drama that she brought to the franchise was a little bit of shit stirring and a hearing aid. At 21, it's Anne-Marie. She was only in half a season of the last season. She didn't bring much to the franchise, but I understand the reasons why that was, because of a little bit of family stuff. So just scoring a low because she didn't really get to bloom. At number 20, it's Joyce with the good hair. And that's all she brought, the hair. At 19, it's Diana Jenkins. I think she brought a little bit of wealth and money to the franchise, but her and her gay husband didn't really bring much else other than trying to be the villain. 18 is Teddy. All she seemed to care about was being pregnant and her fitness lifestyle thing. 17 is the witch Carlton. She brought a little bit of drama for Kyle, put the heat on her for a little bit, and she will be forever associated with Lady Gaga as well in the GUI video. Number 16 is Crystal. I think she tries to bring it, but she never fully gets there. But she did bring the iconic line from Sutton, jealous of what? Those ugly leather pants. In at 15 is Garcelle. I like Garcelle. I think sometimes she's a very grounded character, but I do think that most of her storylines revolve around her two sons. 14 is Yolanda, the Lemon Queen. Without Yolanda, we wouldn't have had the Munchausen's storyline where Lisa Rinna got really messy and it was absolutely wild. Bravo, bravo, fucking bravo. It's Denise Richards and she's in at number 13. At number 12 is the fabulous Eileen Davidson with the iconic line, "Beast, how dare you?" in Amsterdam. And she was a star of Days of Our Lives, so you can't get much more housewife in Hollywood than that. And at number 11, we have Adrienne Maloof Hoof. Without her, we wouldn't have had quite a lot of drama, and she just brought the richness in those first initial seasons. That image of her walking from her house to LVP's house, rich. And she was so 2010, like 2010, 2011, Adrienne embodied. Taking us to number 10, we've got Dorit. Her accent will always be a mystery. She is the fashion queen of Beverly Hills, and she's always going to have glam, always going to have time for glam. Erica Girardi is number 9, or Erica Jane. I mean, the fact that she brought Pat the Puss, all these iconic elements to the show, like performing for the gays. I'm going to give the gays what they want. She is an icon. As much as she's a problematic queen in some regard, she deserves the number 9 spot. 8, we have Sutton, our messy Southern queen. I feel like she is absolute Beverly Hills and Southern richness. She doesn't need that shop. She doesn't need her shop. She could live comfortably without it. And I mean, last season, yes, she owned a horse, but the fact that she had Merce in her purse for the whole season was just camp. Number 7, Taylor, bless her soul, brought us this iconic meme. And I mean, she did go through a lot in her seasons on the show. And I think that was back when Beverly Hills was really quite real and there was quite a lot of issues around DV and unaliving. Kim Richards, the OG. I love Turtles. One of her best moments was, "You stole my goddamn house, Kyle." Absolutely iconic scenes in that limousine. Number 5, some might be surprised, but Camille, because she is rich. She wasn't one of these housewives that had a side hustle. They didn't own a shop. She had no other income other than her husband and the money she got through her divorce. Iconic queen. She was so messy in the first 2 seasons. I think she totally didn't understand the show to begin with, and she thought that if she was a bitch, everyone would love her. But she did come across quite messy, and for that, we thank you. Number 4, we've got Lisa the Lips Rinna. It's Lisa fucking Rinna. Own it. She is housewife royalty, and I wish I could put her further up the list. And I think some people are going to find one of my top three controversial. But Lisa Rinna has my heart. She will always be an icon, and she's doing marvellous things off the back of Housewives. Number three, Brandy. Could not have her not be in my top five. She was iconic, still is iconic. If you've watched any of the girls' trips, she still brings the entertainment for us, and we eat it up every time. And I am forever a Brandy Glanville stan. Number two, it's Kyle Richards. This might be too high for many people to have Kyle in the ranking of housewives, but she single-handedly has brought all of the storylines together. She is a shit stirrer. She gets involved with everyone's business, and she kind of runs the show a little bit. And I don't think Housewives would be what it is without Kyle Richards. And the most recent drama of her splitting up with Mauricio, seeing that whole arc from start to finish, it's just been really gripping to watch. And I find her really funny, and I really like her. And my top spot goes to LVP, Lisa Vanderpump. She brought Beverly Hills to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. From the restaurants to her beautiful homes, to the fact she even got a really, really successful spin-off show from it for Vanderpump Rules, says a lot how amazing this woman is. Icon. There we have it, my top ranking of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.